Wake up, you idiot!
Oh god. What, man? What?
You're late.
Late? What do you mean? I don't work today.
No. What? I mean, yeah, you do work, but do you even know what today is?
Today? Oh god, what day is it? It's like Wednesday?
It's the 1st of November. You missed your deadline. Yesterday was Halloween and you didn't upload.
Yesterday was Halloween. But that can't be right.
Let me give you a second to think about it.
Yesterday was Halloween.
Oh my god!
Yep, there it is.
I didn't upload!
Oh no. Oh god, what am I gonna do now? Oh fuck. Just... Oh, shit. Go to intro, I'll figure it out in the meantime. Oh man.
Okay, welcome my Haze faithfuls to today's episode of Aspiring Authors, which is surprisingly not on schedule because, well, you know how this shit goes. I do things and I don't do things, and we kind of just wait and see what happens. I kind of dropped the ball yesterday, and time got ahead of me, and, well, here we are, all late and shit. Alright, so here we go. This story has no name, but here's a good note. It's made by the same guy who wrote the Naruto Creepypasta, so it's almost like a continuation story. So if you couldn't get enough of that one, here comes this one. This is a sequel to Dead Burst, seeing as it's written by the original author of that story, just going by another name. I intend to make this story a little better than the last one. I doubt that. But before that, I want to answer some questions that were asked by someone who read the story. Wait.
Hold on. This was personally sent to me, so... You know who read the story. Why would you write it like that?
Where did he get that game from? The protagonist got the game from a locally owned game store that was ran by someone who was a friend of the protagonist, and felt that he deserved to know where the disc came from.
Oh man, I already know we're off to a great start.
Why did he buy the disc and not download the expansion? The protagonist is based on myself, and I prefer to have the physical disc if it's available. Plus, at the time, I didn't have Xbox Live, so the protagonist didn't either.
Could have used a little bit of imagination though, just saying.
Why did he have a safe? Because the protagonist was an odd person who felt that a small safe was needed in case he somehow got something important. What? What does that mean? Now that we get that out of the way, we now see what our nameless protagonist is up to after what happened years ago. It's been a few years since the day I got a strange copy of a Naruto game and then locked it away. Because if you remember, at the end of the story, instead of destroying the disc, throwing it in the garbage, and burning it, he decided to put it in a safe in his room for some ungodly reason. Ever since that day, I stuck to my word and didn't buy a used game. At least, not from the same place I got that disc. I stuck to GameStop, but that doesn't mean I've been without a presence. Between the enemies I beat in Dead Burst trying to guilt me into opening the safe, as well as something I experienced about a year ago when I decided to be an idiot and hunt for games on eBay, only to find myself dealing with what seemed like a haunted copy of Street Fighter that I don't feel like telling a story about. Seeing as later I found out it was just a hacked disc and got scammed out of some money.
Alright, man. You said this one was gonna be better. You lied. We're not even... I don't know, maybe like 3 sentences in and I'm already feeling cheated and lied to.
Might as well get started on what happened to me this time. It was about a month ago when I was browsing Amazon for some games for my PS3, since I finally managed to get one, and I only had 2 games for it at the time. I finally found something interesting in the form of 2 games, Batman Arkham Asylum and Batman Arkham City. Being the Batman nerd I was, I bought the games, and they came in after about a week. Now let's just pause right here.
I thought we weren't buying games from random places. I thought we had learned our lesson here. There's like 6 stories here that you kind of just keep fucking up. I thought we were sticking to GameStop. It says I stuck to GameStop. Why are we changing things up? What is wrong with you? God. I started with Arkham Asylum because I knew that was the first game in the series. I had no idea that I was about to deal with another possessed game. Really. What a preface. I played through the game and after a while finally got to the point where Scarecrow comes in. That's when the bad stuff started happening. I ended up seeing what looked like people in the game that ended up getting killed as I got close, but knowing how Scarecrow's fear stuff works, I didn't think it was anything to worry about. But of course, I was wrong, because they ended up talking to me, telling me that I could have saved them from death, but instead I just watched. Now, I shit you not, I kind of already am reading exactly what it says for the most part, but I'm gonna quote this part. God damn it, just when I think I got a normal game. Before anything else could happen, I took the game out and put in Arkham Sitting, feeling optimistic. I was an idiot. You got that fucking right. Because only a few minutes after doing the main story, the dead people from Arkham Asylum showed up, and I knew that if I didn't do something about this, I would end up putting 2 more games in that damn closet safe.
I quit. You can't quit.
Why can't I?
Because you don't get paid to begin with.
Yeah, so I don't see the problem here.
People are counting on your videos.
Oh, don't guilt trip me.
They love you.
Fuck. Alright, fine. I'll try. But this is getting really bad. I started playing Asylum again and tried my best to save those guys from getting killed off. Obviously that didn't go so well, and there were dead bodies all over the ground and spirits roaming the halls. Seeing as I've learned about this supernatural stuff since that Naruto game, I decided to try and talk to the spirits. I have half a mind to just stop right here and end the video and just call it a day. But, you know, we're here for a reason. We're gonna see this through. I'm gonna try. What do you want me to do? Every time I get close, you die and I can't save you. They responded with the usual, you could have done something. And I was getting annoyed. How can I help you if you die when I get close? I can't help you. After that, for some reason, they told me to go to sleep. So we did. I don't understand this guy. I don't get it. He said this was gonna be better. He was a total fucking liar. I feel like an idiot reading this. In his dream. Yeah, this part of the story takes place in his dreams. In my dream, I find myself walking through the asylum, and all the dead people in the game kept staring at me. Alright, I did what you wanted, and went to sleep. Now what? Then, what was that say? Then one of those big thugs showed up in front of me, wanting me to fight for the freedom of the spirits. Out of spite, I flipped him off. Fuck off, big guy. That was a mistake, and I ended up with a knife in my arm. Okay, you're not gonna talk about... you're not gonna explain that one? Just boom, knife in arm? Cool. Alright. I didn't want to kill anyone, even if it was just someone from a game, but I had no choice, even though I'm sleeping and it's my dream, and the spirits in the game told me to go to sleep, so I did. I pulled the knife out of my arm and ran off, looking for a weapon with a little more range. I found an old pipe and I smacked the guy in the side of his head, making him fall. I walked over to him after that and held the knife tightly in my hands. I'm sorry. And I stabbed him. Over and over and over, until I was sure he was dead. As I started to wake up from the dream, the spirits faded away, looking at me with a glare of disgust. Yeah, that's the look I'm giving you right about now. When I woke up, I felt something warm on my arms. When I looked, I was horrified. There was blood on my arms, covering my arms to my elbows. Oh no. Good God. What have I done?
I went to wash it off, but it wouldn't come off, and I kept scrubbing, and scrubbing, and I started to feel pain. Alright, Shakespeare, calm the fuck down. It's definitely not that serious. Hang on, everybody. We're almost there. I think we have like 3-4 sentences left. To be honest, I just want to say thank you for making it out this far. We did it, and we did it together. So let's just bite the bullet and get to the end. Eventually, my blood was starting mixed with the blood I woke up with. What? What does that mean? Something finally clicked then, and the blood I woke up with was gone. But I'll never be able to forgive myself for killing someone just so I could play a game again. I hope to God I never have to do that again. You know what? It's the end of the story. But I think I've lost my sanity. That's it. I don't have any more left. That's it. Put me in the asylum. Put me in. Put me in. Put me in. I don't think there's anything we can do to help her. She's a lost cause. Ooh, oh man. Ghosties and sure I can. Is there anything we can do for her? I give her a couple months. She'll figure it out. Yo, you ready to go? Creepypastas. Aspiring authors. They're everywhere. Actually, no, they're not. That was the last one you had on file. So they're gone? They're not trying to wiretap me or hack into my desk fan and transmit bad stories through the sound waves? What? No. No, alright then. Get me out of the straitjacket. Let's go. Hey everyone. Thanks for watching today's episode of Asspiring Authors. If you enjoyed what you saw, why don't you like it, share it, favorite it, do whatever with it. If you want to be the star of the next Asspiring Authors episode, why not go down to our Discord server link in the description below. There you can join the server and submit a story via the Asspiring Authors tag. You can also get updates on upcoming Auroric Haze episodes, give suggestions on what games you want to see reviewed for the next Retro Resurrection episode, and hang out with other Haze faithfuls and myself. So come hang out. That being said, I'm Auroric Haze, and I'll see you next time.